This captain of 10,000 is an asshole. I thought it was because of his rank, but Commanding General Yohana far outranks him. And I started to put it together like, I'm not being treated like this because of rank. I'm being treated like this because he is an asshole. And I remember telling General Yohana, well, this officer of 5,000 is telling me I got to do this and telling me this and telling me that. He said, what? What? Oh, then there were councils. The 5,000s, the 10,000s left the truth. And then there was me. And I was left. And I'm trying to help you. There are men below you that are better than you. You better not be an asshole, or else I'm going to get rid of you. Better think how why y'all was Women, I'll give you the definition again. They are sticklers, stringent about you shutting your mouth because you're a woman. You got to shut your mouth. You don't decide who they marry. You can't tell them anything. You got to give them your check every 2 weeks. That bastard doesn't pay tithes. You understand me? That motherfucker does not pay tithes. And he is taking your paycheck every 2 weeks. He doesn't pay tithes. He doesn't give us any money. You know why? Because can't no man tell him what to do. But a man can damn sure tell you what to do. You're married to an asshole. If you're a brother in the camp and this cat is so strict and he's hard on you about everything, when he never reports, he never calls in, he never obeys the men above him, why in the F should you obey him? Take him to counsel. Go above his head. Who cares about him? You think he's something because he's some 10,000 in Killeen, Texas, in Austin, Texas, in San Antonio, in Cockamalacca, Louisiana? I never even heard of these fucking places. You think some captain above you is something? You think I think he's something? Are you joking? Are you out of your effing mind? I go to school in Harlem. You understand me? I learned in Harlem, New York. Some pissant officer of 5,000 you have in Jamaica, in Trinidad, I wouldn't even talk to him. You can absolutely take him to counsel. You can do it. It must be done for integrity's sake, for us to maintain integrity, or else we will become like preachers. That's why the 1 year rule is so important now. The 1 year rule is such a litmus test to a man because it's that thing that you believe no one can tell you what to do in that thing. Everybody believes it, don't they? Right? You're such a man, you're such an officer, you're such a captain. And I'm telling you who you can have sex with and who you can't. An asshole can't take that. He decides who he has sex with. Can't no man tell him what to do when it comes to that. Can't no man tell him what to do with his money either. So an asshole will inevitably break the 1 year rule. He'll do it because he can't listen to anybody when it comes to such a personal, private thing. He will inevitably break the 1 year rule. He will inevitably not pay tithes and not be willing to support with his money because it's his. And he's a real man, isn't he? He's not. Are you scared of him? You scared of this faggot above you? He's only there because you don't take him to counsel. He wouldn't even be there. I'd get rid of him and I wouldn't even probably have Kahan do it or Yatazaq do it. I wouldn't even talk to him. I would just tell Yatazaq to get rid of him. That's all. You think I'd mourn? You think it'd be a national day of mourning? You think anyone would even notice? They wouldn't. You think anyone noticed when Nasty Nate was kicked out of school? No one even noticed when he was gone. No one even knew. I'm not going to notice when your asshole is gone either. The problem is a lot of young men and women, you don't want to be courageous. You don't want to have courage. And you cannot be in this school without courage. So if you have a camp leader or an officer, 5,000, who is telling you what to do, and he's cruel and mean, and he is not that way about his own personal conduct, report him. Tell the man above him. Tell someone about it. If you got some man telling you to give you his paycheck and give you your paycheck every 2 weeks, he doesn't even pay tithes, and he doesn't even report. Say, no problem. Here's my paycheck, and I'm calling the man above you. I'm reporting you. Do it. Do it. So then you can find out who you're married to. And then we'll find out that he told you to never tell anyone. This is what I never understand, Yatazaq. When you're a woman in the school and your husband is telling you, don't tell Yatazaq that we had sex. Don't tell Captain Kahan about